Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. It's a beautiful evening in Access Consciousness Europe, and I am here with Desiree. I am so happy.
Oh, it's midday here in the States.
And we have a wonderful topic for you tonight and in the midday in the US. Will you
Yeah.
share with us, Desiree, please?
Yes. So recently, this subject has come up a lot, so we thought it would contribute to all of you. How much have you decided that fun is an expense? And have you ever considered that those fun choices are actually an investment in your future, an investment in a greater financial reality, an investment in more peace and ease in your relationships. So we were interested in discussing how much have you decided that fun is not an investment. You have to do what you got to do first. And fun is some extracurricular expense.
And when you are having fun, then you have to go to the hard work.
Mhm.
So wow, you are having your life after your life.
Oh, and you're not even having your life, you're having like a little vacation that feels kind of happy and feels expensive to go back to this thing that's really hard, that isn't actually living, but it is a life, I guess.
Or how do you call it?
hmm I just know how often when something really beautiful and fun is on the table, like, I don't know, a choice that's just for the fun of it. The first thing that I tend to go to is, well, can I afford it? Because it's not in my immediate necessities. So if it's just for the fun of it, then it's not an investment, right? No, it is. It is an investment. And until you build the muscle of choosing what's fun for you, you don't get to know what the investment is. And thanks to Gary Douglas and Dr. Dane here, I started to value what was fun for me was actually going to create a far more beautiful life, a greater business, a greater reality than I had ever considered. But I had to build the muscle to say yes to things that I thought were expenses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm so grateful that you are speaking about this one because also, you probably heard this one that if you have a business and you have a fun in your business, then money comes into your business as a side effect of your beautiful creation and funny creation. And today I just realized that somewhere in the past, probably, maybe a lot of people bought an idea that if they are creating what is fun for them, they cannot receive any money for it because it's a fun. So it's
Yep.
kind of expense. And I was like, wow, this is the world we are living in. This is like, wow, what is it?
Well, as you said that, how much, how much have you decided that the things that are just fun are only outflow?
Mm-hmm.
And if when we have that point of view that we're just um, spending money to have some fun, that there's no inflow, there's a couple of things that come up. One is also that you have to not have the joy and consciousness of money. And so, to something you just said, like when you choose something that's fun for you, money starts showing up. Money starts showing up in mysterious ways because that joyful frequency, that happiness is actually quite literally transmuting into your business. And so the business is more receptive to receive. And all of us know that when we're relaxed, we're happy, we're choosing things, we're more receptive. But the thing that is not often discussed in this reality is receiving and being receptive. We're trained to do transaction and business and scarcity and worry, everything that is, that
Mhm.
all of you listening have bought into. I know that that can seem very real, but I started to recognize like when I'm receptive, my life and living is receptive. Wow. So what do I have to choose to be in a more receptive, relaxed state? Oh, well, things that are fun for me. So what is actually really fun for you that you're not giving to yourself until you have the extra money to either pay for it or the extra time after you've been working really hard to give it to yourself? And so the majority of the time, you're not actually as receptive as you could be as a receiver to all that would like to come flooding into your life. So I just know I had to, it was like almost like breaking my brain at first to go past what I think I need to do and choose the things that nourished me and know that that's an investment in the nourishment of my overarching life. Really know. And sometimes you don't know immediately. You just think you're giving yourself some R&R or you're giving yourself, a vacation, but you're not. You're giving yourself the consciousness of receiving. What?
What are you speaking about? It's like a different language from a different world.
This is alien talk. Yeah, that there's a consciousness in receiving that is like something beyond anything you can imagine. And the more you be that, the more you get to know about it. It's one thing to talk about it, but each person gets to choose and know more about whatever that is for them as they choose.
Wow.
Wow.
So maybe this one is the invitation for you that if you are going to have fun in your life, maybe you don't have to consider it as the expense in your life, but you can consider it as an investment in your life. Wow. And what if you are starting to have more fun in your life, maybe you will receive more money. So, what would it take for you to just try it?
And maybe more money, maybe a healthier body.
Maybe healthier relationship? Oh my
Hmm,
goodness.
well, I don't
Wow.
know. What do you think? A healthier body, healthier money. Do you think those might actually lead to healthier relationships? It seems so obvious, but we don't usually go that way. We try to get the money situation handled first. We struggle in our relationships because usually money is a subject and or health, our physical health, are the two main things that create hardness in relationships. And then we judge ourselves for not having more abundance and more fun in this blessed possibility called being alive. So just right now for like a moment, if you haven't today, like, hi body, say hello to your body. You're alive. Oh my gosh, we're alive. We're breathing on this beautiful planet. And like to be so grateful for just the fact that you're alive. And then all of a sudden it's like, what would I really like to receive? This is a gift that I'm alive. What would I like to receive and give the blessing of my life today, rather than this automatic head trip that if we figured out our money problems, then we would get healthier and then we'd have a better relationship. That just never works.
This is so funny when you are speaking about it and I am touching my body. This is this energy of receiving and having fun and having abundance and opulence in my life. And it's I would say it's a touch of Castello in Italy.
A
I'm
touch of the
already there.
castle.
I'm already there and having
Me
fun
too. I think I fly in 10 days. I
there. Your flight is in 10 days?
think so. I'm looking, yeah,
Wow.
and I go a little before you. But the yeah, we're speaking of the castle in Italy, but it's also just Italy itself. There's different places on the planet that just ooze with opulence. And all of Italy is just drenched with the ongoing residual effect of the Renaissance. It's just full of opulence and art and human ingenuity, humanoid ingenuity, craftsmanship, and masterpieces. And just thinking of Italy is a luxury. And so maybe one of the things that we're also saying here is how much have you decided a luxury is an expense, but a
Wow.
luxury is actually a choice of nourishment. And then we're going to a castle in Italy together. Yeah, a touch of the castle, a touch of luxury, a touch of fun. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And we
Touch.
give it to our bodies.
I just wanted to say a touch of receiving.
Mm.
Wow, it's the exponentialism of the things that will grow in your life if you touch this energy. It's like, wow, I'm so grateful that we have this connection into this new space. It's like,
Wow.
wow.
Well, I have like goosebumps and my ears started ringing. Because just for a moment, I was like, what if I wasn't going to Italy this month? Like if I wasn't going, what does my life feel like? And it just suddenly was different. And I've been planning this trip for months now, and it's been sitting there like a jewel, just sparkling in my life. It isn't necessarily the trip. It's the gift of the choice is giving to you as soon as you allow it to be in your life. And then as we get closer, we'll get to have the touch of receiving of it. And then eventually, as we fly back home at the end of the class, this sparkling jewel, the like the kiss of the castle, is never not with you. Oh, wow.
And I would say that we will not be flying back home, but we will be flying forward to our lives with new energies in our handbags.
And that isn't that what every like fun, luxurious choice ought to do is send you home with stronger wings and a bigger smile and a more relaxed body. I mean, isn't that just phase one of the investment? But have you considered you relaxed, happy, smiling part of your wealth? I mean,
No, I haven't considered that one in my life.
I
I
definitely
want
had to
to be
learn it.
miserable. I love my miserable life.
I actually will say I had to learn though that how I felt, my body, me, the happiness of me was actually of value. I didn't think I had a value. I thought the money that I made or the success that I had or what other people thought of whatever I put out as the product of my life, I thought that was what was valuable. So I just put myself through hard work and pushed myself over all the time. I had to learn with the tools of access how to, wow, me this happy, this relaxed, this healthy is not only a gift to my life, but it's a gift to the world. It's actually a gift to give yourself opulence and the touch of receiving you, your body, your life.
And also, money is not excluded. Money is included into your happiness. And I am
Wow.
asking myself now, what would it take to be the first happy billionaire on the planet Earth.
All of that. All of that too. What would it take to be the first happy, radiant, vibrant, enthusiastic billionaire? So weird because we think that money has to be a pain in the butt. It's not.
And for how many of you, money is the pain in your butt? Oh my goodness. And can you feel yourself then? How is it in your life? And do you
Oh,
like to have it next month the same, and next year the same, and next 5 years the same, the pain in the butt?
oh, oh.
Or would you rather to be happy billionaire?
It's just like maybe, we all get little pieces when we get it, but I know the moment I was sitting in some class and Gary said something like, "Oh, you'll get it when you get it, but you could just wait till you're like 90 to start enjoying money." And I was like, "Oh, I actually kind of had that." That's kind of what I thought I was doing. Like, I'm gonna work really hard my whole life. I'll have some savings, and then I'll retire, and then I'll have some money, and I'll hopefully take good care of myself when I'm 90. I was like, what? I can change this point of view. I could enjoy being me now and know that that generates a bigger life for me and for everyone that I affect. So it was really funny, like it's a catchphrase in English, but that like buying a horse breaks your bank. Horse girls mean broke girls. Like if you love horses, you just bought yourself, a money drain. And so I always wanted a horse, but I'm like, I guess I can't afford one. It'll be so fun, but I guess I'll just be broke. And so I never would choose a horse. And, Gary was like, well, would it be fun? And I was like, yeah. He's like, so why wouldn't it generate? I was like, because it doesn't make sense. She's going to cost this much a month. And then I had da 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 da. And he's like, all right, don't have fun. Don't find out. And when it came down to a horse, because that was something I wanted enough, I'm like, I'm choosing the horse. I'm going to find out what he is aware of. And I got to find out that she doesn't actually bleed my bank account. She adds to it. And then the castle too, like, oh my gosh, those amazing opulent rooms and the beautiful food. I don't think I can afford it. Or choose it and find out who you become as you pay for it, as you sleep there, as you have the class, as you eat that food. You're literally telling the universe you just went up a notch. So I dare you to come.
Yeah, I am so happy because the other day I had a conversation with one of my friends,
Mhm.
and he spoke how he was on his holiday, and he was only one like man there on the island, and then there were too many old people. So he had a conversation with them, and he was asking, okay, how are you doing here? And do you enjoy your holiday? And they were like, it's too hot in here, and we don't actually enjoy it. And he was like, so why are you here? And they replied to him, because when we were younger, we worked so hard, so we couldn't afford it to come to this kind of holiday, and now we have money, so we can afford it. And when when he was saying this story to me, I was like, no, now is the time to choose to have money and fun in my life, to
Yes.
go to the castle, to enjoy every dinner there, these
Mm.
beautiful glasses, wine and everything, and like being this full of life. So I was so grateful for this conversation because when I saw this story that it could be also my story, I was like,
Mm.
no, never ever.
Yeah, and I think that's the oh, I love that because Gary always says never wait, create. And it's fascinating to me the things that we'll wait to give ourselves. So what are you all waiting for that you could choose and create? You can handle your past expenditures. It's like I used to think, oh my gosh, if I spend a certain amount, it used to be like 2,000 and then it was 10,000. If I spend that much, and then I'd keep finding out, wow, the joy that it brought me gave me the energy to actually create my life to receive that much money. It's never been that hard to actually create the money for it, especially if you're nourished and you're receptive and you've given yourself the fun. You don't know how powerful you are as a creator until you get that happy. I know I didn't know. Oh my goodness. So how much more fun, how much more power and potency and relaxation and peace will we be after this class that generates all the money and more than you've even been asking for? Oh,
Yeah.
for
Wow.
you, your family, for everybody. When you're relaxed, you're receptive. When you're inspired, you're in creation. When you're hard and frustrated and feeling like you can't afford anything, you can't create anything. It's like our point of view creates our reality. I'm going to try on, this will be my fifth time to the castle in my life. I'm going to try on, instead of like, oh, okay, the hardness, I'm going to try on a castle point of view, and even an upgraded and even more opulent point of view. I want to grow into that and find out what this particular kiss of the castle creates for my life, for your life, for everybody coming. We have quite an amazing group. We have room for more. Just saying. If you're out there and you're like, well, it's going to be June, like most beautiful time of year in Italy at the castle. I mean, you could come.
Don't come. Don't come. Don't have any fun there. We
No,
will have
no.
fun together.
Stay
We,
home.
yeah, stay home. We will let you know how it was.
Oh, yeah, we'll send you a little photo afterwards. Simona. When do we start again? I keep messing up the date. We start on the 25th, right?
Yeah, 25th
Awesome.
with access bars class, and then we continue with foundation class on the 26th until 29th. And in between, we will have also beautiful introduction to the symphony with Desiree. I am so, so, so excited.
Oh, me too.
And also, we will have symphony group taster, and we will have a lot of fun.
We will have champagne and food and just sunlight pouring in, and the poppies will be blooming all over Italy. Yeah, it's gonna be a drag. I'm so grateful for this conversation, because it's actually filling me up right now. As I was saying earlier, if I took this choice off, like out of my life right now, and I perceive what my life would be without it, and then I add it back in, I'm all the more grateful. Like, oh, wow, what a gift this has been, will be, and will continue to be. You
Mhm.
know, one of the last things my dad said to me before he passed away was like, man, make some good stories to tell me later. And I was like, that's a cool deal. Like, okay, I'll go have the fucking, sorry, coolest adventure. I'll go have the coolest adventures so I have something to tell you when I see you again. And I
Wow.
think we all could really, there's somebody, you know, in your corner. I know a lot of us surround ourselves with everybody's needs and all that, but there's someone in your corner that wants to see you thrum with enthusiasm and have a great life. And so, live it, choose it
Mm.
for
Mm.
you and for them. I mean, why not? I
Mm.
know whenever I'm having fun, my dad is wherever he is, like, that's my little girl.
I
It
have
does change
goosebumps.
things for
Oh.
everybody.
Mm. Wow, I'm so grateful that you are sharing this story. It's like also, and what are you going to tell as your story? Also, maybe to your grandkids one day. that
When
you
when
say,
it's you're too old and it's too hot to go to the beach. It's too hot to go to the castle, or maybe you can't handle a 10-hour flight, and so you're so glad you went when you were young.
my goodness, wow, I'm so grateful for this conversation. So, yeah, what would it take for you to choose, like whatever you are choosing, just making your life greater and having more fun in your life and wow, being grateful for your life. It's like the magic.
The magic. I didn't mean to say young, by the way. Choose while you can, as you can. Don't tell yourself you can't. That's the gratitude, right? Is like if you're grateful for you, then you're in the I am, I can, what do I got to do and be to choose it? Thank you so much for this. I can't wait to see you. It's very soon. I have my pile. I'm taking some things to the dry cleaner. I got to clean it and get it back because I'm packing.
Me too.
Awesome.
Thank you for you. Thank you everyone for listening. Thank you Eve for Czech translation. Thank you Christina for Hungarian translation. And also if you are searching translation, we will have Czech, Spanish and Hungarian translation. And what else is possible?